everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you see from that time warp, I went ahead and ripped down the 351 Windsor down to the block. We got the crank out, we got the cam out, we got the front cover off, we got the fuel pump off, we got all the bearings out of it. I left the cam bearings in. So basically we've got it stripped down the bare block. I pulled the freeze plugs out. Now what was kind of worried me over here is there was a bunch of epoxy over here. I'm like, oh my god, is the block cracked? But this is a late model block, and that is where the dipstick tube comes through and goes into the oil pan on the late model blocks. So what can I tell you about taking it apart? The bearings are all 10 under. All right, let's see. This bearing right there, it says 010. So the crankshaft has been turned 10 under. You know, all the bearings look really good. It looks like a little bit of dirt went through them. I think that's kind of the norm. So I'm really not going to worry about the crank. The crank doesn't have any gouges in it. It looks really good. I'm not going to worry about that. Inside the block, actually, I thought it'd be a lot worse with a bunch more stuff, you know, laying in the bottom, but it looks really good. What else we got? It had a double roller timing chain. I don't know who made it, but the double roller timing chain was set at 0. Like I said, tomorrow I'm about to put a pair of gloves in, and I'm going to wipe off the cam and check all the lobes and make sure all the lobes are okay. I put all the nuts and bolts and the fuel pump and everything in here. Oh yeah, here's that piece of epoxy they put over top of the dipstick tube. The water pump actually looks pretty good. You know, not a lot of rust in it. There's a little bit of rust in all the bolts holes. Oh, excuse me. Because he hadn't put any type of sealer on the bolts. The harmonic balancer is a Professional Products harmonic dampener. Professional Products. Never heard of them, but it's some type of maybe high performance dampener. It looks like it's got, you can move the weight around from, you know, 28 to 50 or whatever, you know. Standardized lower pulley, you know, for the crank. The upper bearings looked about the same as the lower bearings. The chain had a little bit of slop in it. The timing cover looks good. It needs all to be cleaned up. As you can see, that is what I'm worried about, is all that and all that. And then, if you didn't watch the other video all the way through, cylinder number 8, let's walk out to the pistons and the rods. You know, it looks like all the pistons and the rods have been replaced, and they've been sandblasted and cleaned up and resized. They are also 10 under. You know, the pistons all look really good. Which one is this? This is number 2. You know, it all looks pretty good. These are Seal Power. That's the Seal Power emblem. But okay, so here is number 2. Got an image in your head? All right, so here is number 8. So number 8 has a nice clean, really clean head. But can you see the bend? The rod is bent in number 8. It must have had water in it, and he cranked it over and it bent the rod. So I don't know if he did any damage to the block, if he cracked the block. Why is this piston so clean when most of the other pistons are all black and sooted up? And they were really black and sooted up. So what I'll do is I will put a link, hopefully up there, to me pulling the pistons out, and you can watch that one. So there we are, finishing, and we still are working on the 65 Mustang. There is a crap load of videos of that car on the channel. Go to the playlist, whole crap load. So alrighty everybody, I just wanted to do a quick time warp of ripping this motor down, and everything looks good. I'm just worried about the cylinder walls that had all the water in it. 2, 3, and 8 had a lot of water in it. I don't know if we're going to be able to clean it up to reuse the 40 over pistons. They are 40 over pistons, by the way. Or we're going to have to go up to 60. There might not be enough meat left to go 60. The block might be cracked in number 8. I don't know. It's going to go to the machine shop. I'll have them magnaflux it and see what they think. Or maybe we'll just be getting a junkyard 302 to put in this car so we can make it mobile. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe. You can always do that down there in that corner there. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the engine rebuild on the Mad Mustang.